Time now for another edition of Amped Up with your host, Rebecca Harris.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Harris, and welcome to this edition of Amped Up. Today I have a very, very special guest with me, and we're going to talk about one of my very favorite events for the whole year. This is the Tri-City Veterans Parade. And today my very special guest is Pop Barnes.
Glad to be here.
And not only is he a Columbus City Councilman, but he's also my very dear friend.
Oh, yes, you are. We are very close friends.
And he's a veteran. So I know that this event is very, very dear to your heart.
Yes.
So can you tell our listeners a little bit about how this parade idea got started?
It's really kind of fun. My grandmother was a patriot, and each year we waited for Veterans Day. And it was just like going to Disneyland. Mm-hmm. It was that much anticipation. And the morning of, we left out early in the morning, and we took a little, people remember back in the, we had old fish boxes the fish came in. We took those because we were so small, so we'd stand. And when we would hear the boom, 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 we knew the veterans were coming. And you know what's so interesting? Some of the veterans that were there that we didn't know that much about PTSD, mm-hmm. and some of the ones that were homeless even back then, but they wore some of their uniforms, some of them didn't fit, but you saw the pride on their faces and the enthusiasm of everybody. And so when I got to here, I said, wait a minute, this is a very patriotic town. Why don't they have a Veterans Day parade? So when I got elected to office, I made a promise to veterans I was going to do it. And we had the first one, as you very well know, because it would never have come about without your help. The very first Veterans Day parade got units together, and it's grown. You remember, the first one was very small.
Yes.
It was about 27, and last year it was 152, so it gets bigger and bigger and bigger.
Well, our goal is to make this the biggest parade in the Southeast.
Woo! Yes, yes, and I'm excited about that.
And everywhere we go, we see veterans. And folks, I want to encourage you, if you see a veteran out someplace, you can identify them usually. A lot of them have their hats on, and sometimes you can just tell. You can just tell there's something about a veteran. Please walk up to them and say that you appreciate their service and let them know about this parade, because this parade is for them. And we want to encourage people to invite all the veterans that you know to come and participate in the parade. And we've got the applications at Phoenix City Parks and Recreation and at Columbus Parks and Recreation, and online on both of the websites.
That's correct.
And if you want more information about it, you can contact Pop Barnes, and you can also contact me or Holly Browder. We've got a lot of exciting things going on the whole week of Veterans Week. And one of the things is this Charlie Daniels is coming to the River Center.
That's exciting.
He's going to be doing a concert, and we are really honoring the veterans at this concert. And we want people in businesses, churches, different organizations to find some veterans and sponsor them, buy them a ticket, and let them come and see Charlie Daniels on you. And just, that will give them a sense of how much you appreciate them. And Charlie Daniels is going to do this fabulous concert, and then the proceeds are going to go to the Laughing Child Camp, which is a camp for terminally ill children. Ooh. So this is a win-win situation. You get to see Charlie Daniels, who's going to be fabulous, and spend some time with some veterans. So we want to encourage you to do that. And then on Friday night, there's going to be a banquet for veterans.
It's the inaugural Veterans Banquet. It's going to be at the Trade Center, and the point of contact is Commander Davis at 706-718-4440.
And I believe this is the first time they've done this banquet this way.
It's first, and the one thing I liked about the Veterans Day Parade, it was the one time to get all the veterans together. With this banquet, it's another time to do something like this. And Rebecca, I just want to thank you for all that you do as far as veterans. You promote veterans. You just now I can see it in your eyes. You love veterans. You love talking about it. I know you do. Trust me, I know her. She loves veterans, and I just appreciate you letting everyone know all the activities that are benefiting the veterans. Because you want to know something? Those young women, those young men that are now putting on a uniform, and the veterans who have done it countless of years, ensuring the precious freedoms that we have, they deserve to have a day, they deserve to have a support.
That's right. So if you want to participate in the Veterans Day Parade, we have the applications. available. The deadline is October 30th. So please call us and find out more information about the Veterans Parade. It's 10 a.m. November 14th. It starts out at Colin Powell Parkway,
Yes.
goes down Broad Street, turns on 13th, and then goes down Broadway in Columbus. And it's going to be a fabulous thing. Wear your patriotic clothes, come on out and tell your veterans how much you love and appreciate them. We hope to see you there, and thank you for joining us for this edition of Amped Up.